There is so much tea to get into today about Jordyn Woods, Khloe Kardashian, Tristan Thompson, all the cheating scandals, so don't go anywhere. How's it going, guys? It is Friday, a happy, crazy, dramatic Friday indeed. Welcome to Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind. I'm Madison Conklin.
And I'm Madison Hill.
All right, you guys, the red table talk that we've been waiting for ever since Tuesday.
I feel like we've been waiting for this even longer than since Tuesday.
It's
like since the scandal broke.
2019 Christmas came early, like crazy early. All right, there is so much to get into, so we're gonna dive right in. We're actually gonna watch a portion of this, give our true reactions, and then we're gonna dissect it all right? So let's go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Because there's so much history involved.
History, a lot of history. Like we were part of the family,
I wasn't
girl.
thinking right.
Yeah.
Hold on. I wasn't thinking right.
I will say though, I do appreciate throughout the interview that she did own her actions, even if she's not owning the whole story that people believe that happened. She is at least coming forward, and you know I say that. I say as long as someone looks you in the eye and says, I effed up, I can at least go on the road to forgiving you.
Okay.
I won't forget, but I'll
I take full responsibility for that.
Yeah.
Thank
Because
you.
the other difficult part was like, okay, Jordyn left at 7 a.m. and you know it's hard for people to believe that nothing happened.
I understand
Right.
why.
I will say her public speaking has improved a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. I don't know what happened between last week and this interview, but much better.
I wonder if it was rehearsed. I'm not thinking so.
She got
Okay,
some media
Let's let it
coaching.
go a little
Okay,
bit longer
sorry,
before we
sorry.
say anything.
In my life, in my world, it makes sense. The 2 nights before, I had been on kind of a partying binge where that wasn't the first place I stayed till 6 in the morning.
Right.
There was always somebody there while I was there.
Even
So,
up until the moment that you left.
even up until the moment that I left, there were people there.
Okay, that's kind of a key point, I feel like.
She did mention though that her and Tristan were never out of the public eye.
Like, yeah, they were
Everyone
always
was
in
surrounding them, but I think there's a little.
I finally look outside and I'm like, look, the sun's coming up. I need to take myself home.
Girl, go home to your mansion.
And I
Kylie's
tell
house.
everyone I'm leaving. I tell Tristan I'm leaving.
First and foremost, I get you're saying goodbye to everyone. She said, I said bye to everyone. I said bye to Tristan.
Yeah.
Isn't Tristan part of everyone?
Okay, you're getting really far in. Keep going.
And
Keep
he's
going.
like, "Are you sure? It's fine. You can be safe here." And I'm like, "You know what?
Be safe here. Okay, that's an odd way to
You
say
can
it.
be safe here in this room, which happens to be mine, where my bed is. Oh my God, there's a condom. You'll be safe.
Oh my gosh. I just think it's interesting, which we're going to
truth.
talk about a little further on about how the allegations of their relationship going on further. The whole word, you'll be safe here.
I don't like that. Coming
I don't
from
like
Tristan
that. I don't
too,
like that.
he's preying upon something. Like, your family, I'm with Khloe. I have her baby. You'll be safe.
Ugh.
No, Tristan.
I need to go. My car's outside. I had a driver outside. It's been waiting.
I like how she said I had a driver. Just make
So
that clear.
this is where
I know.
the story gets tricky.
Tricky.
Because
Tricky means tea.
I feel like I can't point fingers.
Yep. Don't do
I
it.
appreciate that.
And I can't say this, you did this, or you did, because I allowed myself to be in that position.
Boom. Okay, so she admitted she shouldn't have been in that position.
Right.
That is very honest and very strong on Jordyn's part.
I agree. I agree, yeah.
Okay.
That
I
part
want to get
right
to
there.
the tricky part though.
I allowed myself to be there. And I never was belligerently drunk to where I can't remember what happened.
Let me pause because that was like the main defense. I feel like this entire week has been like she was blacked out, she was belligerent, and then like no, she wasn't. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we're getting clarification on this, and that she's saying that she was not belligerent and that she wasn't blacked out because you guys know I've been roasting her all week. I'm like, no amount of alcohol makes any a part of this situation okay.
Well,
so
it
I'm
clearly
glad that
did.
she did
Also,
that.
7 a.m., I hope you're starting to sober up by then because, like, roosters are cock-a-doodle-doing.
So you never had a blackout moment,
No, I was never blacked out.
but there was alcohol involved.
There was alcohol involved.
So how drunk were you?
I was drunk.
Okay.
I was not tipsy. I was drunk.
Awkward to have this
But I was
conversation with
not
someone you see as a mom.
beyond the point of recollection. I know where I was. But on the way out,
Here we go.
he did kiss me.
Stop right there. Hold the presses. on the way out, he kissed me. So that means when they were surrounded by everyone, they weren't. They had a moment alone. That's why I don't buy that part of her saying, everyone was around us in the room.
I don't necessarily think that happened when they were alone. I think that maybe that might have happened in front of other people, which is how people were kind of claiming that they were making out.
Tom,
yeah.
voyeurism type
And
thing.
also, I've been reading Twitter too, and people were like, this is a huge issue. Like, notice how she said he kissed her, and like she didn't kind of initiate, he kind of whatever. But she doesn't even take that turn. She doesn't even go there. And I mean, this does prove that he did initiate the first move that night.
He kissed her. Okay, what kind?
What do you mean by kiss?
Jada.
It's just no passion, no nothing on the way out. He just kissed me, and
Unfortunately, contact.
Like a tongue kiss, like a peck on the lips, peck on the, like a...
no, it was like a kiss on the lips, but no tongue kiss, no making out.
Got it.
Nothing.
I don't know why the
If
thought
I could
of
hit my forehead on that space bar, I would, because that is another load of bring in the trucks, unload the BS. That's what that is.
Really? I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know, because if there were other people around, if there were other people around, I don't think they're gonna like hardcore be tonguing each other.
Madison.
But I will say, I just need to get it out there that the thought of Tristan Thompson's lips makes me cringe. Those things have been everywhere.
Yes, exactly. A kiss?
I still think it's wrong.
Is it like
I think it's wrong.
Okay, so then why would Chloe get upset over something like that?
Because of the history they have.
Okay, but
because
if he
of the
kissed
history
her
they
and
have.
it was just a peck, like you literally, I could kiss you and be like, mwah, mwah. Like,
Yes.
Okay, would your hypothetical boyfriend get mad?
But that's completely different. I think it's just the fact that she was there, she was drinking, there was partying, there was dancing, there was all of these things.
Also, when
and
you're
a kiss.
drunk, you don't just give a peck. Tongue slips in. Trust me, we've all been there, okay?
All right, let's keep going.
Just being
And
honest.
I don't think that he's wrong either, because I allowed myself to be in that position.
Yes,
And when alcohol's involved, people make, dumb moves, or people get caught up in the moment, or who knows.
Right.
Yep.
Were you shocked?
I didn't know how to feel.
Do you believe that?
I can, because
Yeah.
like, have you ever been
Yeah.
off guard,
And that-
caught
yeah,
off guard?
yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
what just happened?
You're like,
I was like, that didn't just happen. Because, I was leaving already, so I walked out immediately after.
I think that's weird that she didn't even say anything like,
What
I
the
feel
hell?
like if she would have in that moment been like, no, like been like, stop, said something, made reference to the fact that like that wasn't okay, this might have not gotten blown out of proportion. Yes?
But it's
No?
also Jordyn, who's like very lazy in anything she does. I feel like her actions, the way she talks, the way she moves, it's like very like, oh, okay, like I'm gonna go home now.
That's true. And it had been a long night. It had been a long night.
And I got in the car, and I was like, no, that didn't happen.
And so you left immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you say anything to him like what?
Yeah.
I was just like,
Thank you, Jada.
I need to go.
Thank you.
I was in shock. I was more so like, did this really,
Yes, it happened.
I was like, let me just pretend like that didn't happen.
There's no pretending in this.
See, and that's where she's right. Things got tricky. That's where it took a turn. Instead of just pretending like it didn't happen, that's immediately where I think, not good.
Right.
Not good, not good.
Did you have any understanding possibly of why he would do that, or?
I'm there until the sun's coming up.
Right, so he's like,
Right. Maybe let me just shoot my shot.
See, I think that's a little
Why
shade
not?
at Tristan. I think that's a little
for
shade at
sure.
Tristan.
so you went home, and what happened
Brushed your
next?
teeth.
I went home. I had talked to
crust off
Kylie and Chloe in the morning, and I told them I was there. And I had talked to Chloe, and she, asked me what was going on. Is everything fine? And in my head of trying to forget that part of the story, I was just like, no, he was chilling. Everything was okay. Like, there were girls there, but he wasn't, all over the girls.
That's because he was all over me.
You! He was all over her. Oh my God. Okay, we're almost there.
What exactly were you not honest about?
I was honest about being there, but I wasn't honest about the actions that had taken place.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that she
That's
owned
where
up to
everything
it.
went down. So we've had her say she shouldn't have been there. He kissed her.
Right.
She wanted to forget about it. She let that little tidbit of the kiss slide when Khloe and Kylie both asked her, where were you?
Right.
How was it? Are you okay? Did anything happen?
Right.
That was her opportunity to shine.
No, I 1,000% agree. 1,000% agree. And Khloe kind of, you're right, gave her the opportunity to come clean, and she didn't do that. And I just, and that's why I feel for her during this interview in a sense that, like, she's putting herself out there. She's admitting to the world. She screwed over the Kardashians, which is hard to do in itself. They're like, I mean, kind of like the first family of the celebrity world.
I feel like they're like the Kennedys of Hollywood.
And so I think, you know, it's hard for anyone to go out there and be like, I totally betrayed them. I screwed up. But she's not fully, like, I feel like telling everything.
Well, here's the thing. So do you believe her? Do you feel bad for her? Do you believe there's truth in it and there's some like
I think that everyone is telling a version of the story that they fully believe to be true. I think that somehow the truth is in the middle. I feel for Jordyn in a sense that, like I said, she's putting herself out there. She did own up to her actions, and I feel for the fact that her family is kind of suffering because of all of this. She talked a lot about how their safety is being threatened, and like, I think that is not okay. I think it's not okay her 12-year-old sister can't go to school. But I think more blame needs to be put on Tristan. Tristan, once again, is escaping the situation unscathed, and he is nasty.
Well,
he's disgusting.
Well, there's no doubt about that. I think everyone knows. Like, the Cavaliers know, his freaking mom knows, True even knows, and she can't even create thoughts, you know? But anyways, I think Jordyn is not telling the full truth. I appreciate her for owning up to saying, you know, like, hey, I shouldn't have been there in the first place. Good for you. But I don't think it was just a peck. I don't think it was just this one night.
Yeah.
And like literally as like I think we all stopped watching. It was like 20 minutes long, 9:20 hits, boom. Khloe tweets this at Jordyn. Why are you lying, Jordyn Woods? If you're going to try and save yourself by going public instead of calling me privately to apologize first, at least be honest about your story. By the way,
this is bad though.
You are the reason my family broke up.
I'm sorry. I love Khloe. I am always like have been so pro Khloe with this Tristan and her relationship. Jordyn Woods is not the reason that they broke up. I think she's the straw that broke the camel's back, but Tristan has been doing this BS since they got together forever. I mean, it's just like, this is his MO. So no, Jordyn is not the reason that broke her family up.
And my thing about Khloe's tweet is that Jordyn said she reached out to Khloe multiple times, called her, texted her, never got anything back. So Khloe saying, why didn't you call me privately? That right there, I'm like, wait, what's going on? Like, she said she wouldn't answer. Then Khloe saying you didn't try to call.
I feel like that's why we need Kylie to come out.
Kylie, where are you?
Kylie needs to come out because I feel like she has loyalty to both Jordyn and Khloe.
Yeah.
So I feel like if anyone can come out and testify to what Jordyn did in those moments after, I mean, they freaking lived together. So if anyone witnessed it, it would be Kylie.
Also, I feel like Khloe coming out and saying, why are you lying? I feel like Jordyn was probably in tears, blubbering everything that happened.
Right.
That's why I kind of believe Khloe more. Do I think she should defend Tristan? Hell no. But here she goes, defending Tristan on Twitter, saying, Tristan is equally to blame, but Tristan is the father of my child. Regardless of what he does to me, I won't do that to my daughter. He has been addressing the situation privately. If Tristan were to lie publicly about what conspired, then yes, I would address him publicly.
He's been addressing the situation privately while on a date with another woman already this week when all of this has already happened.
Also, she can't, and I get that she wants to have a good relationship between Tristan and True.
Yes.
But like, the whole he's the father of my child thing, like that can only get you so far. Like,
well, I think that's
keep
why
that one thing, but like regardless of what happens, what he does to me, I'm not gonna let anything happen to my daughter.
Well, and I understand why she doesn't want to publicly bash Tristan because one day True will be old enough that she could go back and look at all that.
There we go, blonde.
But I think then she also needs to apply that to Jordyn Woods as well. Instead of going on Twitter and being like, you're a liar, you're all these things.
I'm sure Stormy is asking, where's Jordy? Where's Aunt Jordy?
So I think if she's gonna have that policy with Tristan, let's have it with Jordyn, Khloe. Let's keep it even here because it takes two to cheat.
And I guess Khloe can't at Jordyn anymore because she unfollowed her on social media, but not Tristan.
Of course.
And just because Jeffree Star is such a diva and really says it like it is, he commented on it and on Instagram. He had this to say: he does live in Calabasas, the area where the Kardashians live, possibly in their neighborhood. Take a listen to what he had to say about it all.
Y'all have been hooking up for a month or two. The whole city of Calabasas knows it. There's eyes everywhere. There's normal people that aren't famous, that are your neighbors, and everyone sees everything.
Now, I will say it's true. Everyone talks here. You always hear, like, even when I'm at the hair salon, they'll be like, oh, you know, so-and-so was in here and they said blah, blah, blah. And you do hear little tidbits of whatever. And the fact that he says everyone knows Tristan and Jordyn have been hooking up for months, which is something she denied on the Red Table Talk. I don't know. I feel like I want to believe Jeffree Star, maybe because he's just so fabulous. I just want to be Jeffree Star.
So now you're going back on what you said. So
no,
you
I
think
know.
you think more happened.
I honestly don't know what happened. I have not had time to process this. I feel like I've been trying to get the information to you guys as it comes in. And so one part of me, I want to believe Jordyn. I feel for her. I feel like she's getting dragged. She owned up to it. She owned up to it. Great. I think Khloe just needs to stay off social media. I don't know.
Khloe needs to dump Tristan real, like, far away. Send him away. Just send him away. Block his number. Delete it. I don't even know. Just do everything in your power to get away from him.
I think if Jeffree Star's claims are true, we will find out. More people are going to come forward and be like, I know.
He mentioned people that aren't famous that are neighbors. See what's happening. I believe that. He says it like it is. Jeffree, thank you.
So then why do you think Jordyn would go out and lie? To try and save face and try to get everyone on her side?
Get some people on her side. You know, she wants to create that divide. Because before, I feel like it was everyone, Team Khloe and Kylie, no one Team Jordyn. So she came out publicly with Jada being the nurturing mother. And now it's like, okay, maybe some people will go over to Jordyn's
I think a lot of people have gone over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right,
it's
you
about
guys,
to get even more dramatic.
We want to know what you think about all of this. What were your reactions when you saw the Red Table Talk? Whose side are you on? Just everything, because it's a lot. Comment down below. Please tell us what you're thinking. Make sure to subscribe. Click that little bell so you get notifications when we're talking about all this drama. And we'll see you guys next week on Hollyscoop's Daily Rewind.
Bye, guys.
Bye.